Looking for these?
What happened to the other deal where Maxie was going to sign for the costume jewelry?
That was our decoy. That was really nicely done, Spank. I love it when you hold my jewels. Now hand them over.
Not a chance. I'm going to consider them a down payment on the $10 million you still owe me.
Hey, they are worth a hell of a lot more than $10 million.
Good to know, because I'm going to add to it all the money you've pilfered over the years, the pain and suffering, and I think we'll call it even, which means that you and I get to start our marriage off on equal footing. Ooh, that must be so liberating for you.
I went to a hell of a lot of trouble to get my hands on those. And I've had my eye on them for months.
I'm thrilled, because they're mine. All mine.
Tracy Quartermain, you're under arrest for jewel smuggling.
I know what you're gonna say. Dad loves me
Breaking up with me is the right thing to do.
So that's it? You're not going to try and get me back?
You're better off without me, right?
I don't know. It sucks because I was starting to remember what an incredible guy you are. And it's not every day that you find someone with the courage of their convictions. I know that you're going through a lot right now, and I'm not going to make it more complicated. I just hope that you make the right decision.
Not only is there a clear conflict of interest with your questioning my client, the fact you've denied her counsel is a blatant violation of Ms. McKenna's rights.
Siobhan was Mirandized like any other suspect. She's well aware of her rights. Not that I owe you any explanation. Weren't you hired to handle her visa? This arrest is completely unrelated to Siobhan's immigration status.
I am still her attorney. And you are denying me access to her.
I'm not denying her access, sir. She hasn't requested an attorney, and I'm allowed to hold her for 48 hours.
Without pressing charges, yes, but not as an avenue to abuse your position as a peace officer.
She was picked up for suspicion of kidnapping and assault.
Yes, your word, Detective, suspicion. Yet you are treating her like a terrorist. Now, regardless of how I was originally retained, I am still her attorney. And the fact that you are denying me access means I shall file a suit.
No, like, you can see Siobhan as soon as she's through being processed, okay? I'd say you're looking at maybe 3 or 4 in the morning. So you better get comfortable.
Not likely, given the instruments of torture being passed off as chairs.
Officer, I need you to come with me. We gotta do this now, okay?
Wait, look, my granny's not a thief. She's
Stop calling me Granny!
Wait, I'm just trying to help.
You're not.
Okay, we have to do something.
Luke can explain everything.
I'm sure he can, only I'm not interested in hearing it.
Bubba, how can you do this? I thought you had a heart. How can you come to our wedding and dance and drink and have a good time and wish us well and then drag my bride off like this?
Luke, I'm executing a warrant for Interpol, all right? You got a problem with it? Take it up with them.
I have done nothing wrong, aside from marrying him.
Right.
Jewels were stolen during your stay in Prague.
Prague? Prague's full of tourists and criminals of all kinds. There's a lot of people over there that could have stolen those jewels.
Luke's right. I mean, don't you need proof to arrest her first?
A case of wine was ordered by Tracy and delivered to the Haunted Star, of which she is sole owner. And there she is, in possession of all the jewels. That's more than reasonable doubt.
Okay, would you do me a favor and add murder to the list of charges? Because I'm going to kill my husband.
Oh, she's kidding. I think, but listen, we could just sit down maybe and have a glass of wine and talk this over.
What are you talking about? We're not talking about shoplifting a scarf. This is $18 million plus worth of jewels.
Well, that is a $3,000 bottle of wine, if that makes any difference.
Better call your wife a lawyer.
You're a lawyer, honey.
Damn you, Luke Spencer. Get your hands off of me!
Is Lucky Spencer around?
Haven't seen him.
Detective Spencer is apparently out on a donut run. Not surprising, he worked up quite an appetite earlier. When the esteemed officer wasn't circumventing the law, he was flat out ignoring it in an effort to get even with his former flame.
I don't follow.
Lucky has arrested Siobhan McKenna on the absurd and vague charge of suspicion. The only thing suspicious in the matter is the detective's motives. He is taking his sweet time processing her, and he has denied her access to counsel.
I don't think we were followed.
How was I? Cheeks.
No, you were great.
It was believable?
Yeah, no, your reaction was honest, you know? You were hurt and angry. There's no way the Balkan thinks that we're working together now that I put you in lockup. Listen, we have 48 hours to find your sister.
I don't even know where to look. I mean, Megan didn't give me a clue.
Yeah, well, maybe it didn't seem like it at first, but if you think back on it, you know, really dissect the phone calls, maybe you'll remember something. Realize that she was trying to send you a message. How did she first make contact with you?
Well, one of the Balkans men handed me the phone. Said to say hi to your sister. I mean, I thought it was a trick. I didn't want to believe it.
You know, when my family was on the run, we'd always use this phrase for emergencies. I mean, it was completely innocuous to anyone who was listening, but to us, it meant that there was trouble. Was there anything like that you and Megan had?
Well, even if we had a word like that, Megan was too scared to say anything. Probably because the Balkans pigs were holding a gun to her head. Didn't want to take the chance of them pulling the trigger. Megan's a gentle soul. She's never said a cross word to anyone. I was the mouthy one. Got me into trouble more times than I can count. Now could cost my sister her life.
Hey, Siobhan. Siobhan, we're gonna find her, okay?
You don't know that.
Yeah, but we have to believe it. Look, I need you to think, okay? No detail is too small. Are you sure you didn't hear anything, you know, in the background? A train station, machinery, anything?
A bell. The second time I talked to Megan, I heard a bell ringing in the distance.
Okay, that's good. Was it something you'd heard before?
Back home in Galway. It's the departure signal for the Iron Isle ferry.
Okay, get changed. We're going to Galway.
Michael here. I need to see him.
He's not here right now. Carly told you.
My son was raped in prison. You think his mother would keep something like that from me?
So what are you waiting for? Let's just get this over with.
Booked us a flight to Dublin. Leaves in a few hours, so should put us in Galway by early afternoon.
Listen, Lucky, I'm sorry for doubting you. You've always gone out of your way.
Hey, Siobhan, if anyone should be apologizing, it's me. I mean, I got you and, by extension, your sister into this. But listen, I'm going to do everything I can to get you both out safe.
Thank you.
Now we gotta go. Don't want to miss the flight. Come on. Get your stuff.
I can't let you go anywhere.
I never really pictured you.
I put Michael in Pentonville. I trapped him like a rat, made him easy prey for a guy like Carter.
There's nothing on this earth worse than watching the people you love suffer for the choices you made. You suffered because of my choices. Now, Michael's suffering because of the choices that we made.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. I want to give him some peace. I don't know how to do that.
I don't have an answer. I mean, this is just the worst thing that you know. I don't even know how I'm going to begin to help him. Whatever. I don't know.
You told him.
I know that